Hi there, my name is Jason Martin, and this is the commentary for The Wand. Now, I shot this at a park a little bit away from my home. I like the sound of a flowing river. I thought it gave a cool ambiance to the back.
I told you, Aunt Priscilla.
I now see that it's a little hard to understand Gwen at this point.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I think I fixed the audio enough where it's understandable, but at the beginning I could understand how it was a bit of a problem.
Run out soon, I'm sure.
Took a while to fix, but I'm pretty satisfied with where it's at.
For me at the bookstore?
No.
This Gwen is played by my wife. She did a lot of acting in high school. She even directed a play.
Love you.
So she has a lot of experience acting, and her aunt here is one of our friends, Cindy, playing Aunt Priscilla. She hasn't acted in almost 20 years, and it took a lot of effort to get her to do this, but I was really satisfied with both of their performances. I think they give stellar performances in this. The wand here is actually, I picked it up at a, at a Harry Potter convention a few years back. Someone had handmade this thing, and I thought it looked really neat, and I always wanted to do something with this. And honestly, around the time I picked up the wand was around the time I started thinking about this short film and what I could do with a wand in the real world. Now this is actually my old apartment. I just moved. I'm surrounded by boxes right now as we speak. So we're moving right in the process of while we're filming this. So I had to decorate, and I thought she would be a real messy person. That's why there's a pizza box and plates and like towels and shirts on the bookcases. And it gave me a reason not only to give her some character, but also in the sense that when she gets the wand, what's the first thing she's going to think to do? To clean her house, because it'll take the least amount of effort. Now, this cup here, it was really fun. Basically, I shot it at 240 frames per second and ran it backwards. Let's take a look here. I obviously had to add in the sound effects. I didn't want to show it rising because it looked a little odd. But I actually came up with this shot of looking through the cup on the day. I thought it looked really neat, and it's probably my artsiest shot in the film, but I'm proud of it. I think it's cool. Now we're coming up to the quote-unquote montage here, which was a lot of fun to make. And I think I found some good music to go along with it. She folds her clothes. Here, that's just me moving the duster while she points the wand. Here with the vacuum, I'm up moving the vacuum along, and then I have her start to walk behind it. So it's really, really cheap and really easy to do, but I thought it was fun, and it showed an easy way to clean. And honestly, I was thinking about making some cups like fly, like doing some green screen, but it looked a little cheesy to me, so I decided to keep it a little bit simple. This actually was the first thing we ever shot here at the ATM. I shot this back at the beginning of May. End of April, beginning of May, I believe. And, again, really simple. Just, here's the money. I had to get some money out of the ATM. You used it here. It was really hard on this day because it was really sunny at some point, and then the clouds would go over. You can tell here. It's a lot darker in this shot, even though literally it's only shot a minute after the previous shot. So it bugged me, but there was just not much I could do with it. Again, there, I just used my fob to unlock the door, and it looks like magic. Here, just some audio working with it. See, that's how the car started. I just put in some audio in post-production, and it's magic, yeah! This is my car. That's the Star Wars stickers on it, but I didn't have access to another car at the time. And this is my voice as the news person. I actually work at a news station, so I know how they speak, so this was my little time to shine here. I like the shot here of panning around and showing the chair rock as she walks out the door. I thought it's a good way to show she's in a hurry, but also you're able to hear the end of the newscast where they say they have a picture of her, but she doesn't get to see that. This was one of the last things that we shot. Having things disappear, again, in frame, I moved the car out of frame, and I did this effect in post. Again, I just wanted to keep something simple. I thought just a puff of colored smoke would do it. And I think it looks great.
Hello?
Gwen? Honey, are you okay?
Now, obviously,
Why?
this scene coming up, the confrontation between Gwen and Aunt Priscilla, was the first thing I shot because in the previous class they wanted a 2-person scene was one of the first things that we shot there. So you can actually see the red car in the back. There's a little goof on my part. I noticed that after every every film has goofs like that. And now that you notice it, I suppose it's pretty big. But now it's gone.
More than a stick.
Again, shot different angles, another thing disappearing. I really think this is a good scene between the two. I cut out a little bit of the dialogue in post.
This is mine. No one can know about this.
I really like that shot there. I really like that scene.
This is important.
This was one of the hardest ones to have a person disappear.
No!
I'd have her just stand still, and then I had her move into the other room, and then I just kept the camera going, and she disappears there. This was hard. It was hard to find the right reaction for her to have. It's more out of just panic. She doesn't know what she's gonna do, and that's why ultimately here, in her mind, what I'm thinking is that she's thinking she actually went somewhere else.
Maybe she just
If
went somewhere
I
else.
point the wand at me, hey, where am I gonna go? You know, I kind of leave it up for interpretation for the audience. I don't really want to say, is she killing herself? Do these people die? Do these things just disappear forever? Or do they actually get transported somewhere else? You never know. There she goes. That was a fun shot. That was a fun shot to do. Just have the legs disappear. And these are my legs picking up the wand. So the cycle just continues. What is this person going to do with the wand? Is it going to end the same way? Are they going to come back to the park? And are they going to disappear as well? You know, that's kind of the overall aspect of it. It's a cycle. That wand has been there and gone through how many cycles over and over again with people doing maybe the same thing. Or maybe the wand just got left there. You know, it's a cautionary tale on what happens when someone gets power. Even a good person could turn really bad fast. So thank you all for watching. I had a fun time making this, and I hope to make more in the future. Have a good one.